Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Oh, don't blink!
And midnight hour. Made him pay. The rubber. Last shot by Adam Cole.
Hello, welcome back to the Last Shot podcast with me, All Things Wrestling, and Stefan.
Hello guys, today we have so many predictions to do and some very great topics to talk about.
Exactly.
Discuss.
But first, a word from our sponsors. Do you want to see food reviews? Do you want to see random product reviews? Check out Tom Reviews on YouTube. The link is in the description
the best
below.
sponsors you can get.
But yeah, seriously, check out my review channel. It's at 49 subscribers right now. I'd like to get it to 100 by the end of the year.
Yeah, go subscribe to Tom.
Yes, please, because I put a lot of... it takes a lot of time and effort and money to do that channel. Because I have to buy the food. Sometimes it's expensive. Like, I've spent... I think it's something like 30 quid on a product to review. 30 fucking quid. From Wish.com.
Yeah, and not to mention the Japan boxes. I mean, those Tokyo boxes.
They're like 25 quid a piece to do them videos.
Yeah.
So yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, straight on to... before we get on that, I just want to get on a little bit of a topic that I found on Twitter, which I screenshotted because you know what Twitter's like. A fan tried to call out Naomi for being rude, but then she responded. This guy said, I saw you at the gym today, you were so mean to me. This guy looks like an adult. Great, He sounds like a child. I was a WWE fan for a long time. That was just horrible because you are famous. Does it mean you cannot take pictures? So, yeah. And then she went, I politely spoke to you and said I'd take a picture after training. Though you loudly kept calling me Carmella. You said, okay, I didn't see you after. My husband didn't hear anything because he had his earphones in and was in his zone. We are human beings before we are famous. Stop the lies. To me, that sounds like a self-entitled fan who thinks, I've been a fan for 17 years, you owe me a photo. Wrestlers don't owe you anything. If you're going to the gym and bothering them, you're in their personal space and their personal time.
Yes, that is very disrespectful. Actually, I have one story that involves me. I was actually going to a wrestling show in Oklahoma City, and that was about, I think, 2-3 years ago. I'm going to tell this short story because it's very interesting, and eye-opening. Yeah. And I went to a show, and what's his name? Kevin Owens. He was just buying some burgers. No, this is not funny. I'm not trying to make fun of him and anything. And he was there, minding his own business. And I was like, I don't want to say anything to him because why would you invade someone's space? You got to think, how would you feel if someone else came up to you when you had a free time and that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And I was like, just making an eye contact from the distance. And he was like shaking his head and like, it's okay, man. And after 5 minutes, I came up to him and I was like, well, I shook his hand and I was like, thank you for everything you did, man. Thank you for everything. Would you like to take a picture? And he respectfully told me back, no, I don't want to, please not, I wouldn't want to. And I was like, man, and at the end of the day, I thought a little bit like, why wouldn't he take a picture? And I was like, but I understand it. And I was like, man, I respect that. And he was like, seriously, I respect that too. So he actually respected me for that. And I think that's kind of awesome because you need to respect wrestlers' privacy.
Exactly.
And you need to be very respectful.
It's like when they wait in the airport for several hours for a wrestler to land and then be like, can I have a photo? They've just got off a fucking 10-hour flight. Fuck off.
Yes, because trust me on this when I tell you. When he told me back, I respect that. When I told him, I respect that, I respect your decision. And he said, I respect that too. Well, which means a lot to me because he didn't say fuck you or anything like that. Ignore me. He actually was very nice. So I think fans should be more careful and not that just chase superstars and tell them I want a picture and that kinds of stuff.
It's okay
That's not
to
the way to go.
just politely say, "Oh, I'm a big fan. Can I get a picture?" If they say no, you say, "Okay, it was lovely to meet you. Hope you have a nice day," and leave. It's as simple as that.
Yes, because once again, you have to, like I said, you have to look from your side. If you were Kevin Owens in that situation, if I was Kevin Owens in that situation, maybe I didn't want to take pictures. So yeah, I respect that decision that he didn't want to take a picture in that time.
So he politely said no to you.
So yeah, and like I said, I shook his hand, and but you shouldn't be going to a wrestler and say, just run to them and say, "Oh yeah, I want a picture," and without anything. Like, that's ridiculous.
Exactly. They're human beings. They deserve to get some respect. Like,
so if that story that I told is not an eye-opening to fans, like, you gotta understand they're human. Like, seriously.
Exactly.
It's not funny.
That fan just sounded like a self-entitled fan that was just a little bit of a twat, to be honest. I mean...
Yes. And he is... How old does he look? He's like 20 or what?
He looks about 30.
That is respectful, and he should actually be ashamed of him. I don't think
he used the words, "You were mean to me."
They're
at the gym working out. What do you expect?
Here's what I would do if that's the case. If you want to really meet someone, wait after gym. Don't wait. Just creep out. Just wait for them to finish the workout, and just like go shake their hand, like, "Thank you for doing everything, for entertaining us." And maybe ask, "Can you take a picture?" If she says no, you respectfully say, "I respect that. Thank you very much." Anyways, and just continue. Don't. It's not funny. Just imagine being you. Just imagine you in their shoes. It's not easy.
No, but I do respect the hell out of wrestlers.
Exactly, I respect too.
But let's get into predictions for... Let's start with Extreme Rules, which is going to be the weaker of the two wrestling shows this weekend.
It's always weaker when it comes to AEW.
Yeah. We start with the Raw Tag Team Championships. Yeah, they actually still exist. I forgot they existed.
Who... don't make fun of me, please. But, okay, this is a serious question, because who are the current Raw Tag Team Champions?
The Revival.
Wait, they won the titles?
Yeah, because Shane McMahon basically handed them the titles from Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
How sad, like, seriously, how sad is that? I don't remember that. Damn.
At least the SmackDown Tag Team division is a lot better.
No. You know what? I know they won the titles and they lost at WrestleMania, and I thought the Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins were champions. I didn't know.
No, they're not anymore.
Anyways, okay.
Yeah, the Revival versus the Usos for the Raw Tag Team Championships. The Usos have got that one. Definitely Usos.
Well, here's the thing. The Revival just signed a contract, so imagine if WWE is that crazy, like, guys, we'll give you titles just to resign with us, and after they resign, they just drop the titles. I don't know. I think we may see a DQ.
Yeah, could happen. You could have Elias or someone run out and help.
Is that in the pre-show or not?
Nothing's been labelled as pre-show for what I'm looking at, but most likely.
Yeah, so I'm going with the DQ, and I'm going with the Revival to retain.
Okay, I've gone Usos to win. Then we go to our last man standing match between Braun and Bobby.
Oh, everyone thinks that Braun Strowman will win. I think Bobby Lashley will win because Strowman will be injured.
I think it's going to be no man wins.
You think they will do something crazy where both guys will be on the floor and match needs to be stopped, right?
Yeah. They'll do something
can
like
agree with
that to where no man wins, and then they'll end it in a really, really some ridiculous match at SummerSlam to end this feud.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I respectfully agree with you. I think that's the way to go for this.
Definitely. Then we move on to what, in my opinion, will be the best match on the show: Ricochet versus AJ Styles for the US Championship.
Oh, Ricochet will retain, but as much as I don't want to... Here's the thing. I can watch these two wrestle 24/7, so I would love to see... Ricochet is going to retain, because I think AJ Styles is going to win a title at SummerSlam, because I think the club is leaving SummerSlam as champions. That's what I think, and I think Finn Balor is going to end up in the club also. And
Finn Balor actually had a match on SmackDown this week. I thought that guy just left.
We'll touch on that later, but I think Ricochet will retain this time.
Definitely Ricochet needs to retain, just to build this feud a bit longer.
Yeah, and Ricochet dude, how many people were saying the guy's not going to make it? He's a high flyer. He doesn't have a size, doesn't have a weight. Like, look at the guy. The guy is a legit star. I mean, he is a future WWE champion. You can't deny that.
Exactly. He's going to be fantastic. Then we go to, which just disappointed me slightly because I was hoping it would be Bray Wyatt, Aleister Black versus Cesaro, which is going to be a good match. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, I'm going to make a bold prediction right now. Nobody's going to win. Bray Wyatt is going to interfere and attack Black to set up a match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, not a bad choice. I'm going to go with Black to win, and then Bray Wyatt lays out his challenge.
Well, I think those two things may happen. So I'm going with those two things. I don't know exactly what, but those are my two predictions for that.
I think Black definitely has to win and then something happens with Bray Wyatt.
Yes, I think that will happen, definitely.
Then Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus the New Day, Big E and Xavier Woods versus Heavy Machinery for the SmackDown Tag Titles.
Oh. Heavy Machinery needs to win. I think they deserve... I don't think New Day needs a title again.
No.
I think they will retain, actually. I think they will retain the titles, and we will get a new champions in Heavy Machinery at SummerSlam, because they can lose right now in this tag team match without being pinned. So
I think Heavy Machinery are going to win by pinning the New Day, and then Daniel Bryan's going to rant and rave about Heavy Machinery and how they're ruining the tag team division and blah 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 blah, random Daniel Bryan shit. And then Daniel Bryan and Rowan will end up getting a rematch at SummerSlam.
Yeah, and that's one thing that a lot of people don't want to see, and I don't know why, because a lot of people told me I'm sick of Daniel Bryan as a tag team. That match, the last pay-per-view, what was the Stomping Grounds? Yeah. That match between Daniel Bryan and Rowan against the Heavy Machinery, that was actually one of the best matches in that show. Yeah, so I will definitely want to see that match again.
Yeah, and I'm liking Daniel Bryan as I'm the tag champion of the planet. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm interested in Daniel every week.
Yeah, so I'm actually going with I'm going with Rowan and Daniel Bryan to retain. You're going with Heavy Machinery, but
yeah. Then we go to what will probably end up being the pre-show match, because WWE are arseholes. Drew Gulak versus Tony Nese for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Oh, Drew Gulak is going to retain the title.
Definitely Drew Gulak is going to retain.
Definitely. There is no reason to flip-flop the title right now, especially, No,
definitely not.
No reason.
Then
if it's up to me, that match is kicking off the show. Not the pre-show, but the show. That's the first match on the card. If I'm running things,
Yeah. Then we go to Bayley versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross in a handicap match for the Women's Championship.
Okay, we made a prediction last time, which didn't happen, that Nikki Cross will cost Alexa or something like that.
She did kind of cost her the match. She just never turned on her.
Yes. Yeah. So I think Bayley is going to retain by pinning Alexa, and after the match, right now, Alexa is going to turn on Nikki, which will set up Nikki versus Alexa at SummerSlam.
I don't know, because I feel like they're going to try and put the belt on Cross. So I kind of feel like Nikki will pin Bayley to win the championship by accident, and then Alexa's like, "What? You're the champion?" And then kick the shit out of her.
I have a complete different feel. And please bear with me when I tell you this. Sasha Banks is going to return. Bayley is going to retain Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is going to help Bayley. And after the match, Sasha Banks is going to attack Bayley and set up a match for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
With her. Because she is actually advertised for Raw next week.
Yeah, I know she's also advertised for some, but that is actually something we have to discuss later, because that's actually one of my topics about Sasha Banks.
Think about this, dude. Think about this. It's 2-on-1.
Yeah,
it's 2-on-1.
They said find someone to help.
It makes sense. It makes sense for Banks to come back and help her retain the title, and after the match, Banks snaps and attacks Bayley because she has every reason to attack Bayley. You know. Every reason, because they were tag champions. So, you know, I just want to heal Sasha Banks, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm going with that.
Thing is, I feel like that Nikki and Alexa would need the belt for their feud and not Sasha and Bayley.
I don't know. I don't know.
I've gone with Nikki Cross pinning for winning the championship, and Alexa beats the shit out of her for it.
I'm going with Sasha Banks helping out Bayley, and after the match, attacking her. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah. Then we go to Samoa Joe versus Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship. That does sound like it's going to be a hell of a match.
Samoa Joe needs to win.
Samoa Joe definitely needs to fucking win.
He needs to win, and this Kofi Kingston, he had a great run, but you can probably feel a little bit that hype is not there. It's not like it was before.
They're doing the Bray Wyatt treatment to Joe. He gets into a feud and he loses it. So he needs to win this.
He has yesterday I was looking for that. He has 30-something wins and 70 or 80 losses, dude.
Exactly. He loses.
That's crazy.
All the fucking time.
But my fear, you know what's my biggest fear? If he wins right now, my biggest fear is that he's going to lose next month at SummerSlam. That's something that WWE, you know, let me give you a title for a month and then we'll take it off from you.
Yeah, it wouldn't put it past WWE.
No, I think it's fogged up.
Let's go, Joe. I'm going with Joe.
I'm going with Joe too.
Then we have The Undertaker and Roman Reigns versus Shane and Drew McIntyre in a no-holds-barred match.
Drew McIntyre needs to win, Shane. Because Shane can say after that he beat The Undertaker and Roman Reigns in one night, and that can literally put him in the title match. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
which of course it can end up with Owens.
Apparently, Drew is going to face The Undertaker at SummerSlam because The Undertaker's requested to work with Drew McIntyre for more than one event.
Oh, that's fine. Just one thing, for the love of God, please, for the love of God, don't let this happen. I don't want to see Shane against Roman Reigns once again. Please no.
I feel like we're going to get Shane versus Kevin at SummerSlam.
But we got Kevin versus Shane at Hell in a Cell a few years back.
Yeah, but that wasn't really due to a proper feud, was it? That was just kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I'm liking the stuff they're doing with Shane and Kevin on weekly TV at the minute. That pipe bomb that he dropped was pretty good because, well, it's fucking true. But I'm not complaining that Shane's on TV because he's an entertaining character. It's making entertaining TV.
Yeah, and you know what's a lot of things that people don't think about? Kevin Owens said that, but that means the WWE knows what's going on. They know what's bad with the product. I mean, seriously, they just ignore all of us.
Has Sami Zayn gone away again? Because I have not seen Sami Zayn in like 3 weeks. I think.
Oh, dude, don't give me bad dreams. I think he may end up aligning with Shane. Alliance with Shane.
But yeah, prediction for this match, because I don't know which way to go, because if...
I'm going with Shane and Drew.
I feel like The Undertaker and McIntyre will take each other out at some point in the match, so they can set up their little feud.
Yeah.
Shane manages to beat Roman somehow.
Bro, Roman Reigns and The Undertaker lose nothing if they lose. It doesn't matter for them.
I've got
if they win.
I'm getting sick of Roman again, though.
I'm getting sick of him too, but he is not losing anything if he loses this match.
No,
Nobody will remember
to lose this match.
Yeah, so it will do much more for Drew than for Taker and Reigns.
But I can also see them doing it the other way around, where Kevin comes and takes out Shane and Drew. Undertaker pins Drew, and he's like, "You didn't beat me, dead man. I got beat by Kevin Owens. I want you at SummerSlam 1-on-1."
Yes, but I also think at some point in the future we may see Drew turn on Shane. I think that's, I think that's what may happen in a few months down the road.
I definitely could see it happening.
Okay, but yeah, I'm going with Shane and Drew.
Yeah, definitely Shane and Drew. Then we have what is probably going to be one of the worst main events in the last few years. Seth and Becky versus Baron and Lacey, winner takes all for the championships in an Extreme Rules match.
Okay. You're going to kill me. And this is just my personal opinion. This is what I have to say. This is not my prediction. This is something that I want to happen. I want Corbin and Lacey to take titles from them. Because Rollins and Becky are freaking annoying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
wrong. Sorry.
They are pissing me off now.
I just want to take the freaking titles off of them. And did you see that t-shirt, The Man's Man? Is Seth Rollins a champion, or is he Becky Lynch's bitch?
He's Becky Lynch's bitch.
Yeah, so I'm just sick of the whole storyline and the whole promos, the cringe promos.
Yeah. I
remember when Becky Lynch was an actual badass, and when Rollins was actually wanting to be a fighting champion. This is just I don't know if they're baby faces or heels. They're baby faces, but they're acting as heels. They're annoying as fuck. I want Lacey and Corbin to win. I'm sorry. I just want to change.
I would take Brock Lesnar as champion right now over Seth Rollins. I was more entertained by Brock Lesnar's matches and promos, and he doesn't even fucking talk.
Dude,
God, they are pissing me off.
I'm going to say something crazy that people may say, "Oh, you're crazy," but I'm just being serious right now. Roman Reigns was better than Seth Rollins, in my opinion.
Roman Reigns is less annoying right now than Rollins is.
Yes, but when Reigns had that push in 2016 and 2015, I feel that was more entertaining than this.
It is. It was.
Yeah.
Just give it to Baron. It helps Baron and Lacey no end if they win the championships anyway.
Yeah, and then at SummerSlam you can take the titles off of them and give it to someone else.
He's an annoying asshole, but that makes him a good heel. He's a good heel because he pisses me off when he's on TV. I just want to see someone kick his ass. That makes him a good heel. Seth, I just want to see lose because he's annoying.
Exactly.
And he's a babyface.
I'm going with Corbin and Lacey, and I just want to see a change. Fuck this storyline with Becky and Rollins. It's annoying, dude. I'm just so sick of it.
Hopefully Heyman drops the fucker after Extreme Rules.
Why did they have to do Rollins Becky storyline? Couldn't Becky just continue to be a badass Becky that we got before? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand, dude. And you know what's the even craziest thing? Andrade and Zelina, they're not a couple, dude. But they look more like a couple than Rollins and Becky look a couple on TV.
Yeah, it looks like someone they forced into a love angle, even that, despite the fact they're actually in a relationship.
That's something that shouldn't be even put out there. I mean, they were sitting at Hall of Fame together. You know, people kind of knew. Why go public about that? It's fine. Just keep it quiet. You know, just if you see them together, fine. But just don't say. It's a cringe way to make money off of them. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going with my final prediction: Corbin and Lacey. What
Definitely
about you?
Corbin and Lacey. They need to win. Now we have a good show to predict. Well, going to be a better show to predict. AEW's Fight of the Fallen.
Hey, is it a better idea maybe if we do that at the end? You know,
I feel like people have clicked on this video for the predictions.
Hey, more power to you, man.
Let's just do the predictions now, because I've got to stop thinking about predictions. SoCal Uncensored versus the Lucha Brothers. SoCal Uncensored will have Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian with Christopher Daniels at ringside.
SCU, dude. SCU.
Yeah, I feel like that would do them no end of good. I mean, the Lucha Brothers can take a loss.
Yeah, SCU is winning, dude.
Yeah. On the pre-show, which will probably be the buy-in again, which is normally what they call it, Jimmy Havoc, Darby Allin, and Joey Janela versus MJF, Sammy Guevara, and Sean Spears.
Oh, Sean Spears is winning on his team, you know?
I really want that team
definitely
to win, because MJF, it will give MJF a win, it will give Sean Spears a win, and it won't hurt if you pin someone like Darby.
But even if MJF loses, I mean...
MJF can never lose. MJF is the best thing in the world.
Yeah. But they can pin Guevara. And MJF can still claim... He can still claim, I didn't lose. I wasn't pinned. He can just claim that.
Yeah.
You know?
Am I the only one who doesn't like Darby at Allin? I didn't like him in the show. He didn't do anything for me in that Cody Rhodes match.
I think he reminded me a little bit of Finn Balor. I don't know why. His movements.
Yeah, I get that when he's in the demon mode.
Yeah, but not just that, you know, just the movements and running and that kinds of stuff. I think it reminds me a little bit of Balor.
I just couldn't get behind. Hopefully this match will change my opinion, because I want to get behind him, because he seems like an interesting character.
Oh, and guess what?
What?
I think AEW is pretty damn high on him. I think Cody is high on him, dude. There is, if you're in that ring with what's his name, dude?
Executive
Cody
Director.
Rhodes. I can't even pronounce it. Look at this shit. With director. So if Cody Rhodes puts him over, you know, he didn't beat him, right? It was a time limit. I think that speaks a lot how highly AEW thinks of him, because he's still young. I mean, you know, I think they may want to make a star out of him. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I think I'm going with MJF. I think Sean Spears is going to pin someone. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, definitely. You need to make him look strong for when he's going to have his inevitable match against Cody. Probably All Out.
Yes, definitely. I just don't want to see. I don't want to see MJF pin someone, because it will be more entertaining for MJF to take a win and then bitch that he won, even if he didn't pin anyone, even if someone else pin it from his team, you know?
Exactly.
Because he can still, that would be funny, you know? Because when he loses, he claims he didn't lose because he was not pinned. So I think that's the way to go.
Yeah. Then we have Adam Page versus Kip Sabian.
Oh, Adam Page is winning. Definitely.
Adam Page definitely. It's going to be a hell of a match, though.
You see, I'm not really into Kip Sabian. I'm not really. Do you know who he is? I mean, I know who he is, but I'm not really. You know, I don't really know him well as a wrestler. I don't know.
No, but I've seen Adam Page's work, and I feel like he's definitely going to bring a good match.
No, dude. Adam Page is a damn star in AEW right now.
He's a damn star everywhere he goes.
Yeah, the guy looks like a star.
He's like one of the fastest rising indie wrestlers ever at this point.
Yeah, I think, Adam Page is winning, dude.
Yeah, Cody and Dustin Rhodes versus the Young Bucks.
Oh, Cody and Dustin need a win right now.
They definitely
Cody
need
and
that
Dustin.
win. I mean,
It will be a feel-good moment.
it would be a feel-good moment for the brothers to hug and embrace and a win, and then Dustin renounces his retirement.
Not only them, I think after the match, I think all four of them will embrace, dude.
Oh yeah, because obviously none of them are heels
yeah.
going into this match. Is Cody a heel?
It's a feel-good moment at the end of that match. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a good match regardless.
Yeah. It will be definitely a good match.
Then we have Kenny Omega versus Chimmer.
Chima. I think no. I mean Kenny Omega versus Chima. I think Kenny Omega is winning. I mean, why would Chima win?
Kenny Omega needs a win at this point.
Yeah, he needs to win. I just have a bad feeling that
we
this
know
point,
Moxley's going to come out and do a post-match beatdown, or try to, and I think Kenny Omega will get the upper hand. Wait, didn't he last time? Yeah, he got the upper hand last time after John Moxley's match. I think there'll still definitely be a brawl, but none of them will win the brawl after the match.
I'm going with Omega, that's the thing.
Definitely Omega.
And by the way, for people, do you know who is Chima or no? Are you?
I'm pretty sure I saw him wrestle at Fyre Fest. Or
Dude,
Double or Nothing.
And for people who doesn't know, type in Chima on YouTube, search it up.
He was pretty good from what I remember.
He has like 1,000 moves, dude. It's like really freaking good wrestler, and I think he is like a Japanese legend or something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty damn good. I didn't know who he is, but I have a lot of hope in that match with Chima and Kenny Omega.
Yeah, and then the last match we have listed, which is only 5 matches for the main show, 1 for the pre-show. I imagine they're still probably going to throw another match or so in the pay-per-view. Even if not, I want to see some of these matches go a good 15 minutes or so.
Okay, what's the final match?
Brandy Rhodes versus Ali.
Oh, Ali's winning.
Ali's got to win,
Hey.
but then again, Brandy Rhodes will be bringing down Awesome Kong.
Yeah, but Ali can bring in Britt Baker, dude.
Ali needs the win, but I think Awesome Kong will beat her up after to set up a match at All Out.
Yeah, I think Ali needs to win, but am I such a mark for Britt Baker? I think she's awesome. I think.
Yes, you are.
I need more of her. I need more of her, dude. I need. Hey, fuck Adam Cole, dude. I love Britt Baker more.
That's because she's got
it's
tits.
like seriously. But yeah, I think we need more of her. She wasn't on Fighter Fest. She is not on this show. I think she deserves even much more, and I think she will be a first women's AEW champion. You know,
Yeah, the thing
I
is,
want to see
you
more
don't
of
want
her.
to overexpose your talent, especially when there's going to be some of the top talent. You want to kind of reserve some of the matches. I mean, I get why Ali needs a match because they're trying to introduce her in the brand. Mm-hmm. Ali's not as established in the indie scenes as Britt Baker is.
Yeah,
Ali's only been in Impact.
Right?
And if you didn't watch Impact, you won't know who she is, which I did, and I love Ali, and I think she's amazing. So I can't wait to see what she can do in this match. I think I'm just a mark for Ali.
Yeah, I love Ali. I mean, I'm going with Ali. But like I said, I really miss Britt Baker. I want to see her, man. I want to see her on the show. I
want to see my baby Britt Baker.
Fuck you. No, hey, at this don't bigger Britt Baker mark than Stoney Storm mark. So, don't blame me, man. Don't blame me, man.
I blame you for all. But yeah, definitely Ali to get that. The predictions have taken a lot longer than I predicted they were going to take. I've done like half an hour of prediction. Then again, this is fine.
Hey, it was actually pretty good prediction, so...
Yeah, we're just giving our opinions.
Yeah, and the reason this podcast, the reason we were talking more about the predictions because I think Tom has time right now, and I have time. Usually he comes from the work, he doesn't have any. He's just tired as fuck and just wants to.
Exactly, we've got a lot more energy in this one.
Exactly. Okay, what's next, bro? What we have next to talk about? What topic is the next one?
we have. Just give me 2 seconds. God damn it! 1 sec. I'm just. We have Mick Foley appearing in Being the Elite.
Oh, I didn't see that, but that's a pretty damn good thing. I mean, he's not in contract with WWE, but hey, whatever happens, I just hope he doesn't wrestle again.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone's going to medically clear him, to be honest.
The guy's crazy. I mean, who knows what could happen with him?
Exactly.
No, I have so much respect for Mick Foley, dude. I have so much.
Oh, I
respect
definitely
for
have
him.
respect for Mick Foley.
I think it's a good way for AEW. I just don't want AEW to bring up legends and to rely on them and just show them on YouTube and that kind of stuff. Build your own damn talent. You don't need to be another TNA like back in the day. Just build your own talent. That's the thing I'm going to say. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't rely on the legends. It was fine with Bret Hart introducing the title. Just don't go. I don't want to see Sting or someone like that. You know, that doesn't need to be a thing.
No. Definitely not. And then we have WWE returning to Madison Square Garden for the first time for TV tapings in 10 years. They've been to the arena for the few times in the last few years, but they haven't done a tapings there since the 16th of November 2009.
Why am I excited about those Raw and SmackDown tapings? I think they will, maybe because of the Bischoff and
Heyman, and the fact it's in Madison Square Garden, so they're going to pull the finger out the ass. Yeah, it's going to be on the 9th of September 2019 for Raw, and the 10th. 10th of September for SmackDown. I was just trying to think it's October and they moved to Fox.
It's a smart move, you know, before October, before Fox, to give more exposure and that kind of stuff. I think, I think we will see change after. I don't want to say after Extreme Rules. I think after SummerSlam we're going to see change realistically with Bischoff and Heyman, and going into Fox. I think that's the way to go. You know, just have better shows and
Now we have to go on to.
Speaking of Heyman and Bischoff, did you hear that they want a draft after SummerSlam? That they want a whole new set for Raw and SmackDown. They want a new theme song. They want everything new.
Good.
What's your opinion on that?
Amazing. Everything needs to be different. Clearly, what it's doing now is not working. Just go to the drawing board and start from fresh.
Yeah, so exactly. Like I said, I think
after SummerSlam, throw out every single storyline, every single thing you're doing, and just start fresh.
Just at SummerSlam, just end everything that you have right now. Just end everything and start from the beginning. I think that's a good idea. You know, if they want to do a draft, not a goddamn shake-up like Vince loves to do. Just do a freaking draft. I just hope that Roman Reigns doesn't go back to Raw. That's all. I'm sick of that guy on Raw.
Now we have to talk about Enzo Amore getting into a fight with Joey Janela.
Oh my God, is this real or storyline? People will ask.
According to Janela, it was not a work.
Hey, I think it's not a storyline because they're not in the same company. I think they're just trolling people a little bit online. That's what I think is going on. You know, I don't think they have heat.
Yeah, Joey Janela's statement is not a work. I saw the dude and walked up and said, "Hi, I'm Joey Janela" at a Blink-182 concert. We proceeded to have the shittiest fist fight of the year. I'm not a pussy, but we had fun. Enzo said, "Boy, we didn't have the shittiest fist fight of the year. I slapped your fucking hands down, walked at you with mine, and you walked away and let me know that all that shit that you talk is a work, which is fine if I was a wrestler."
Okay, so I think there is no heat between them.
Well, Enzo Amore is not even a wrestler anymore. I mean, to be honest, if Enzo Amore's lucky he didn't get fucking arrested for slapping his hands, because, to be honest,
I think they're
Enzo
playing
Amore's
around.
a dick.
I think they're playing around. I think they're just fucking around with fans and just playing around like Will Ospreay and Seth Rollins. There is no heat between them on Twitter, you know?
No.
I think that's the case. It's not the storyline, but it's just like fucking around and that kind of stuff. I don't think they have heat. I don't think they have a problem with that.
Now, did you hear about the situation with Booker T at StarCast 3?
No. What's up?
He pulled out of StarCast 3, but he gave his version of the events. First off, he did say WWE had nothing to do with him not going to StarCast. It was never a WWE booking or anything like that. The person that runs it, Conrad Thompson, texted him a date saying, "Can you sign autographs 31st of August?" He said, "Yeah, sure." And then someone else texts Booker saying, "Are you doing StarCast?" And he's like, "No, I'm not." And then he replied saying, "They're advertising you." He then tweeted out and said he wasn't going to do it because last year he didn't have a good experience and didn't want to do it again. So he mistakenly thought another signing was a different thing. So he was never going to do StarCast 3, but people got speculations that WWE pulled him out.
That's very possible if you ask me. You know that the WWE brought him out. That's very possible.
According to Booker T, not. And I'm just going to take what the man says at face value at this point, because there's no point to think Booker T's lying, to be honest.
No, I don't think he's lying. I don't. Wait, I didn't hear you well. What did he say once again?
He was never going to do StarCast, and when he agreed to the signing, he didn't realise it was StarCast, and then he pulled out.
Oh yeah,
because it
I think he's not lying. No, I agree with him. I don't think I'm picking his side. Sorry.
Yeah. Now we have a shitty viral video to talk about.
Why did someone kill someone?
The video is now gone. No, we didn't. I assume you've seen the videos on the internet of that woman licking the ice cream and putting it back on the shelf.
God damn it. I've seen that. That's horrible.
That's not the wrestler. That's just... It's a very, very similar one. A California indie wrestler, CeeLo Greaves, did a video of him spitting in a bottle of tea at the grocery store, then walking away.
Spitting in the bottle of?
Yeah, he spat into a bottle of sweet tea and walked away. He then put up a post saying it was a promo filmed for something. I then went and purchased the tea after the camera cut. The entire thing was done for the shock factor. He never actually left it on the shelf. He bought the sweet tea and then threw it away.
I think that's fine if that's the case.
And he filmed it 7 months ago. So way before this whole woman licking the ice cream situation that happened.
No, I think there is actually proof, because if he says that and someone doesn't believe them, there is definitely a proof because they have cameras. So, I think, this is not the case with this girl, like you said, who licked the ice cream and then walked away. But that if you buy something and then you proceed to do that, it's your money. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly. I mean, I don't agree with what the woman did. The previous video where the woman did it and left it, and because that was just gross, making me kind of not trust anything in the supermarket anymore.
It's different, like you said. It's completely different, dude.
Yeah, at least he went and bought it, and he only did it for a promo thing.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about Slammiversary. Rhino made a return to the promotion, Goring Elgin. He wore a mask in the segment since his contract doesn't expire with WWE until the 17th of July.
So
he...
How the fuck is that possible?
Well, he's wearing a mask, ergo you can't prove it was him, ergo you can't do anything about it.
Dude, do you want to tell me that he went to Impact with his contract still, and WWE didn't know about that?
Yeah.
That's disrespectful, dude, from his side.
Well, his contract's expired. What can they're not booking him on any shows.
I don't know what to say.
It's not the first time someone's done it.
It's not the first time, but he can face some serious shit if he. It's not. You know, there is a risk in doing stuff like that.
Oh yeah, but not like WWE's going to do anything about it because, to be fair, his contract expires in 10 bloody days.
To be fair, that's true. That's true. But WWE also has the right to sue the guy right now.
But then WWE got to prove that it was him.
Well, this is 21st century, dude. People are not stupid.
They're not stupid.
No, I don't think they care.
They don't care.
I don't care. No, yeah, I just think a little bit. It's fine. Like I told you, I told you before we started the show. I was watching some Rosary. It was fine show. Nothing special. Like people are saying, the best show of the year. Like, go fuck yourself.
Off.
Seriously, the best show of the year. No, yeah, it was good. Let's just move. Let's just talk about something else. What you want to talk about, and because yeah, if WWE doesn't care, why should I care? Like,
exactly. Continuing with its anniversary, it drew around about 1,000 fans, apparently. But the security were not doing a very good job because, according to quite a few people, they were not even checking or scanning the tickets when people were entering the building.
Yeah, just give them to...
Basically just letting anybody in. You could have printed a fake ticket and they would have let you in.
Dude, they had a small audience. It's freaking scary, dude. It's scary. I told you, I don't know if you watched the show, but he was just... And speaking of Rhino, he was dressed in black, you know? And like you said, they can't really prove that it's him, so...
No. Even though we all know it was.
But that audience, dude, that audience is 1,000 people. That's just... Fuck. TNA is dead at this point.
Yep. LAX is reportedly done with Impact. Their contracts are expiring in August.
Ooh, one of the best tag teams right now, I think, in my opinion.
They've reportedly got offers from both WWE and AEW to sign. So,
if you're smart, you're going to AEW. Don't go to fucking WWE. Why would you go to WWE? Why? Don't go to WWE, please. Would you go to WWE? No.
Probably not.
Yeah, but if they offered you like $2 million, you will go. I mean, who wouldn't go? But they wouldn't. They won't offer them that money. So, I think you really can't trust WWE right now. Just just go to AEW and become the best team in the whole universe. You know, they're really good. Dude. They're really freaking
They're
good.
very, very good.
My top 5, definitely.
Yeah, they're really, really good. Now we have a little bit of updates on Paul Heyman's actual control at this point.
Well, I think we kind of knew that, and I said this, last week. He didn't have a lot to do on the shows.
No.
Am I right?
Yeah.
No.
This says he sits in the middle of the production meetings instead of the front of the room like Vince does. He has been talking to members of the team about Vince coming to grips and actually kind of accepting the fact that the product is outdated and needs to be upgraded, which it does. And obviously true changes are on the way.
Do you know why I think Vince is saying that right now? Why Vince is changing his mind? because XFL is coming up, and Vince is going to be like, well, do what you want to do, because I'm busy with XFL, so he's just going to, say, do whatever you want.
Focused on that, but to be honest, I think the XFL will be launching at the perfect time because a lot of people in America are getting sick of the NFL, aren't they?
Yeah, but
with all the politic crap and everything that's going on with them.
I think it may fail big, dude. It may fail again.
It's got more chance this time to succeed, especially if they don't put any stupid blimps that crash into places.
I'll give him 2-3 years.
Well, at least he's doing his own money in this and not WWE's money.
Well, he's actually using some of the WWE's money. If you didn't hear that, but
he's not. He's sold stocks to get his own money to fund it. He's not used any actual WWE money.
Okay. So like I said last week, Heyman definitely he didn't do anything with that show. You can easily tell that. And to be realistic, right now, Jesus fucking Christ can come down from heavens. He can't save this show right now. That's why after SummerSlam there needs to be a complete reboot.
Yep.
Of the show.
I mean, SmackDown's already going to get that due to the fact it's going to Fox, so it's going to get the complete overhaul for Fox.
Yeah, I can easily imagine Heyman if someone told him storylines and that kind of stuff, and obviously he knows because he is backstage. I think he's always backstage, and before he just wasn't in that position. I think if you give him like papers and that kind of stuff, what's going on right now, he's just going to be like, what the fuck is this shit, and just say, hey, I'll give it a month, and after that I'll scrap everything and start from the beginning. I think that's what he would do, because this is awful right now.
Yeah,
nobody, like I told you, nobody can, nobody, dude. Even if me and you run the company, we wouldn't be able to save this right now. I mean, after SummerSlam is the time. You just can't save this right now. Because you can't turn a switch in a week. That's impossible.
No, you definitely can't.
It's just impossible. Yeah.
We then have Braun Strowman is reportedly going to be getting a big ass push again.
Good. I just don't want him to lose again because he had so many titles opportunities with Universal title and that kind of stuff. He always loses when it comes to that big moment. And the guy is a loser if he loses again. I mean, he speaks a lot. I mean, he doesn't speak like Bray Wyatt back in the day, but he is a monster. But at the end, he lost to Lesnar. He lost to, so just give a guy a title. I mean, just give him a title and don't make him a loser again. What's your opinion on that? Because usually when you say something like talking, you were like, yeah, and then what's your opinion on Strowman? I guess you also want to see him like...
I want him to just go back on a tear. Just destroy everything like he was.
Yeah. But I think he also... I would love to see, like... You may or not agree with me. I would love to see kind of Strowman as a heel. I don't know why. I think it fits more.
Well, the stuff he did back when he was being disruptive wasn't really babyface stuff, so he definitely works better as a monster heel than he does a monster babyface.
Yeah, I think at this point, what WWE needs to do is have more realistic characters. You can look at the Undisputed Era. They do what they want just to get to the top and win all the titles. I think that's what everyone needs to do. Fuck heel and babyface dynamic. They need to have characters be more realistic. For them just to, in a certain situation to react, hey, fuck everyone else, I don't care, I just want to be at the top. And I think that's what they need to do, because we're in 2020 soon, and the wrestling is not the same like it was back in 80s and 90s, so
no, it's definitely
you gotta adapt. Like Evolution says, you gotta adapt or perish, dude. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
Things need to change.
Exactly. Now, did you hear Damien Sandow is returning to a wrestling ring after 2 years of retirement?
Holy shit! The Miz 2.0 is back.
Battle Arts Pro Academy show, July 13th. They said it's their inaugural show. It is in some location. I don't know. Mrs. Zorgu? I don't know,
Mississippi.
somewhere...
Mississauga.
Yeah, there.
Mississauga. Yeah.
Somewhere in America, I think.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they've got him to return to the ring, which is cool.
Shit, I'm happy for the guy. Yeah, I think I don't think he'll ever be back in the WWE, but I can see Damien Sandow and AEW doing some good stuff.
Yeah, just don't let him have full creative control because his character in TNA was fucking shit.
Do you know the Liberian gimmick? He is the person who can make that gimmick entertaining. I actually believe that.
Definitely that would work.
You know?
I could see that.
That would work. Hey, what's next?
Randy Orton is reportedly dealing with a minor neck injury.
Oh, that's horrible to hear. You see, we had Daniel Bryan with injury, Paige. Edge, one of my favorites of all time. I don't think it's a horrible injury. I don't think it's like you said, it's probably a minor injury. But when it comes to neck injuries, always when I hear a neck injury, it always seems bad. You know, no matter if it's minor or major injuries. So I just hope he gets back to the ring as fast as possible and be a heel, a brutal heel like we got last year. Because this Randy Orton, I don't know what the fuck happened. You know, he was a brutal heel and then he went to shaking Triple H's hand. So
yeah,
he reported. Whatever you do, don't bring Randy Orton back as a babyface.
Oh fuck no, he's boring as a babyface.
You know, it's cool, 1 RKO, 2 RKOs, the crowd reaction, but the crowd will react even if you're a heel, so it doesn't matter.
And the last thing I have to talk about today is Sasha Banks.
Yeah, what's with her? Let's start with her.
She has now got her purple hair back in a recent trip to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Good sign that she might be returning.
Well, we were talking about that at the beginning.
Yeah. She's advertised for SummerSlam, but that is an old advertisement that was made when the show was first announced, so we can't take that. But she is advertised, as you said, for Raw, the July 22nd episode of Raw.
Exactly. That's why I think that she will be involved in match with Bayley, Nikki Cross, and Alexa Bliss.
I mean, she's taken the time off. She's done whatever she wanted to do. She could just come back now. Come back to a big ass pop, because there will be a big ass pop, because we need Sasha to do something entertaining.
It will be, and then just turn a switch and let Sasha go full heel NXT Banks. I don't know if you watched her back in NXT, but goddamn,
she was so good.
No, I think it makes sense. Like I said, it makes sense for her to help out Bayley, and then just turn on her. Everything, from Twitter tweets and that kind of stuff. It just makes sense. Bayley won the title. Sasha was away.
Yeah.
It makes sense, dude. Why would I let you be better than me? That's the storyline.
Exactly.
I was the way you won. I'm going to take what's mine. I don't give a fuck. That's what I said about the characters. It's not exactly a heel. It should be more realistic character. I don't give a fuck. I just want to win. That's the thing.
Exactly. I mean, it's a perfect time to bring her back anyway now. Perfect time.
Yeah. Hey, did you know the WWE reportedly knows that Raw was full of blown shit and stupidity this week?
I did read a bit of an article regarding that. Yeah, because last week's show was actually pretty good, and then it's back to the same old shit this week.
Yeah. Man. I don't know. I don't have any hope. Everything goes through Vince still. he has a final say on everything. So we can just hope when. You know what can help? The only person that can help us out is the Green Reaper, dude. He is the only person that can help us out. If he takes out Vince, then
I
the
don't
show
think
will
Vince is dying anytime soon. It's gonna be like fucking.
No. I don't want Vince to die because I respect the guy. I mean, without him, we wouldn't have wrestling. We wouldn't have this. We wouldn't have what to talk about.
Not.
Yeah, I think that's it for this episode. I think we had a lot of discussions. I think, especially predictions. So
Yeah, I think we definitely do. We definitely done. But yeah, we do hope you enjoyed this podcast. Next week, it's going to be on most likely Saturday for the podcast, so a couple of days late because I'm going to be getting back off my holidays.
Dude, 1 day late. That's 1 day late, so it's not a big deal. It's not a few days, it's 1 day.
Exactly.
It's not Friday, it's Saturday, so...
Well, hopefully if I get back early on Friday, we can just record it on Friday. And then just put it up on Friday.
Dude, take your time. Don't hurry and be like... Hey, if I was going somewhere and get home and I was like, do you want to record a podcast? I would be like, go fuck yourself. Like, seriously, dude?
Hashtag content! Which is what you get on the Tom Reviews channel on YouTube.
You want to be consistent, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you should advertise your channel once again. Your food channel.
Yes, please check out Tom Reviews for daily reviewing of food and products. Like, I've got some Toy Story stickers that's Toy Story 4 related that I'm going to be reviewing in the near future. Just random bits and pieces that I could be asked to review. But just definitely check out the channel. It's really, really good in my opinion anyway.
Very good. Hey, Tom, are you tonight up for NXT or what?
Definitely not watching NXT live. Not getting any more copyright. Screw you, copyright. Still trying to deal with the first claim.
Hey, that Wolfgang theme song is really pain in the ass, huh?
Fuck the whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Fuck Walter and his group.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think this is it for this podcast. I think we had a pretty decent podcast, and I think, that's all, dude.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Click that bell notification to get notified when a new video comes out on the channel. But just remember, if you don't subscribe,
oh, fuck off, Vince.
You're gonna get fired. Peace out.
Jesus Christ.